Listen, I've met a lot of great guys out there. I've met a lot of great guys. It's very sad, the rap industry, but we got a new guy named Boats, and he's very, very good. Yeah. It's officially the worst album of all time. Yours truly. Yeah. I just got out another rehab clinic, that's an admission. There's a lot of shit I haven't addressed, an active addiction. So come on, sit back and listen. I'm not a mathematician, but it's chalk and adding up all the plastic cups that I'm pissed in. All the staff and clinicians asking about prescriptions, having a chat about my past habits or bad decisions. I'm a fuck up.
All right, we're back. Sorry. We did 4 minutes of the podcast, and I realized that I had Danny's mic jacked completely to the. You know what it is that Bob C steps far away from the thing. So, yeah, so going back to it real quick, Bob C and Joey Boats filled in. We have the regular cast back.
It's good to be back.
It's good to be back. And
I was very nervous that you were going to try to replace us.
Yeah, well, I'm actually just thinking about ending the show before I replace anybody. So that's on the table.
Another hiatus.
Another hiatus. We need somebody cool to like follow or something like that. Danny, just fresh back from Ireland.
Fresh back from Ireland. Yeah. Great old time.
Yeah, you had a blast, right? Talk to us.
Well, real quick, you had Boats on the show. I saw him out in the wild this past week.
Yeah.
And I was on the elevator. He was getting off, and we're like, hey, what's up? Blah, blah, blah. And he's talking to me about, like, hey, I'm going to, just out of nowhere, he's like, hey, I'm going to do this move now where I just decided I'm going to drink hot coffee. I'm like, what? Mind you, it's 95 degrees out. So I'm like, I'm an iced coffee guy most of the days. And he's like, yeah, it's this hot coffee. And I went to go, like, keep the door open, and I hit the wrong button, so the door just shut on his face as he was talking. And I never felt more of an asshole in my entire life. So the minute I got service downstairs, I texted him. I'm like, hey, man, I did not mean to do that. Because, like, as the doors are closed, he was like, and the coffee, you really get the fucking, you know? And,
Poor Boats.
yeah. And he's like, it was probably my fault, man. Like, I talk too much. And I was like, I always want to talk to you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can't get enough of Boats.
Island, what a trip, dude. Wasn't there long enough. I was there for 4 days, 3 nights. The only thing I regret, I was telling B before we started, is I flew first class there and then a regular schmuck coming home. And that's not the move at all.
How long's that flight?
6 hours there, 7 hours home. Because of the jet stream, because of the guys taking detours. I have no
Fucking
idea.
jet stream.
I'll never understand it. But it took an hour longer. And I remember looking at, like, the map on the way home, and I was like, oh, we're right over fucking Nova Scotia. We'll be there in 13 seconds. Wrong, dude.
No.
It's like an hour and a half from there.
Yeah. I talk to a lot of pilots, as Tom Ahern knows.
Yeah, you do.
So I know all the routes they have to take.
Day one when we got there, we were too early to check in, but my other cousins already had the room.
So you got picked up by Oshin.
Oh, yeah. How can I forget that?
Yeah.
Yeah, so Oshin picks us up, and he's right on
Corker
time.
of the year.
Corker of the year.
Last year's Corker of the year.
Oshin picks us up. We're on the opposite side of the road. He immediately gives me an ice vanilla Red Bull to start the day.
I mean, talk about a guy who takes notes.
He's making another bid.
You know what I mean?
He's making another run at it.
Immediately gives me an ice vanilla Red Bull. He's like, well, I had to try it for myself. He was like, and you're absolutely right. It's the best one. So he drops us off. I'm like, you going to stick around? He goes, no, I'm going to go back. Now, mind you, I thought Oshin lived in Dublin. He lives in Tipperary, which is 2 hours away.
Jesus.
Wild.
What a fucking G.
So that's the guy's.
See, when
aces in my
I
book.
start thinking to myself, fuck this show, I get something like that.
Right.
And that refills my tank.
So he drops us off. He's like, I'll reach out back to you tomorrow. We exchanged fucking WhatsApp because that's how you got to do it
Yeah.
over there. So we dropped the bags off in my cousin's room. It's like, after like getting picked up driving there, it's probably like 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I'm like, all right, like, let's just go explore we're right in downtown. Like,
Yeah.
we're right there. So we get, me and my cousin Butchie, he's like, I need a beer. I'm like, all right, let's go to fucking, O'Neill's, Doyle's. Let's fucking pick one, right?
Yeah.
So we walk in O'Neill's. He's like, I see people in there eating. So I'm like, how you doing, lads? He's like, oh, everything's good. I'm like, can we get a pint? And he's like, sorry. He goes, it's cat the country. He's like, you're not going to have much luck here, lads. And I was like, it's like 10 o'clock. He's like, can't serve you till 10:30. I'm like, all right. I'm like, the cameras are off now, bud. Where can we go now? He goes, if you go right down the street, Temple Bar, they'll be open. They'll be able to give you one.
Yeah.
So, like, it's the big tourist attraction. We go to Temple Bar, and we walk in. There isn't a soul in there except for a camera crew. And I'm like, fuck's going on? So now My cousin Butch, he's like, I don't fucking know. He sounds like that. You know what I mean? He makes my raspy voice sound like Pinocchio.
Yeah.
So I go around the corner and I see these two people and I'm like, I know this fucking guy. So there's like a big security crew and guy stepped in front of me, very nice guy. He's like, you can't go any further than here. I'm like, all right, I get it. And I'm like, all right, whatever. So we stick around and this lady comes out to me and she's like, do you know who that is? And the minute she said that, I go, that's Callum Walsh. I'm like, he's 16-0, he's a professional boxer. She goes, get out of here. I'm like, I'm serious. Didn't know that he was fighting that night. So, or not that night, that weekend. So that was Thursday. So we, once the lights were off or whatever, he's going around shaking hands, kissing babies. And I'm like, Callum, I was like, I saw you fight in Boston. He's like, come on. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, we're over here he's like, when's the wedding? And I'm like, it's Saturday. He was like, I just had 2 tickets for you guys to come to my fight. I'm like, fucking hell, man. Right? So he's like, obviously you got to go to the wedding. Couldn't have been nicer. And his girlfriend is a fighter in the UFC, Baby Shark.
No way.
She was there.
Wow.
So I forgot her name immediately. I showed it to Bobby Ferrer when I see him. He's like, fucking Baby Shark, dude. And like, I was like, of course you know, because you fucking jerk off to this type of shit. But Tom, you will know who it is. So they were there. They were awesome. We stuck around there. We met some girl who was my cousin had like a typical fucking American. He had like Land of the Brave hoodie on. And I'm like, we stick out. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, I'm wearing a backwards hat, basketball shorts, and slippers. So she was like, I see you guys are Americans. Can I sit? He's like, I don't give a fuck. So she sits down. She was flying from San Diego. She's originally from Minnesota. Get the whole rundown. She's a fucking pilot. So
It's good people.
big good people, yeah.
Fitzy's people.
So we go to leave. Come to find out she's staying at the same hotel with us. She's like, oh, my brothers and my father and mother are there or whatever. You'll meet them too. The whole family, pilots. The 2 brothers make Fitzy look like me. Enormous humans.
Really?
I'm like, they just need a fucking 1-seater in those planes. You know what I mean? So that was that was day 1. Day 2 was day 2 we went to the Guinness factory. It was awesome. Got to see the whole rundown. It was like $20. If you ever go over there, you can do a 4-hour tour. It's a little bit more money. You don't need that much time. Or you can just go up to the Gravity Bar and it's all glass. You just see all of Dublin. Fire. The wedding. Oh, Friday night. There was like the rehearsal dinner. That's when O'Sheen came and fucking tore up the town with us. So Kelly and Chance, my cousin Chance, and is now married. They're like, O'Sheen, give us a toast. He's like, I can't do that. I can't do that. Of course he fucking did it.
Let's go.
And I got it on video. I got it on video. It's a very small one, but he's like, Kelly and Chance, thank you for having me. He was invited to the wedding.
That's awesome.
So couldn't make it. He was like, I got to get back. So we end the night. He's like, lads, thank you for the time. Anytime you're over here, you're more than welcome. And obviously I said the same thing. And if he comes over here. So O'Sheen fucking leaves. And I'm like, hey, thank you, buddy. Hour later, he's like, I missed the last train. I'm like, no, you didn't. He's like, I did.
Classic Corga.
He's like, where are you right now? I'm like, we're right down the street from a hotel. He's like, just meet us here. So he met us. We had a little fucking pull-out bed. His bald ass slept on that. By the time we woke up in the morning, the bed was made. He was gone, never to be seen again.
I love it.
Yeah.
Assassin.
Wedding time, we went to J.R. Mahan's. Right next to J.R. Mahan's, there was a Stop and Shop. And it was like,
Like a Stop and Shop?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know they had Stop and Shop over there.
So weird.
and it was like the size of a convenience store. But I looked at it, same exact like font. It was a Stop and Shop.
Yeah.
The gate was closed down. They had an open bar. The food, say what you will about the food. I said that I had the best pizza of my life over there. Yes, and it was Italian that made it. Off the boat Italian. It was unfucking believable. Sano Pizza. Wedding was unbelievable. Like I said, open bar. They had Guinness beef stew. They had fish and chips. They had the whole 9 yards. She's originally from Dorchester, so it was just a whole bunch of Boston people in there. Great, great time. The flight home. Now, I was debating about saying this on air, but
You
I
could
will.
say it. You could say it.
So we flew first class away there. On the way home, we just had regular seats, except we got extra legroom. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I could have been fooled, all right? So we sit down. We're in like the first people that board because of his points or whatever. And I was like, all right, this ain't bad. The whole time I'm like, there's no one behind us. This is going to be great. I didn't have anyone in the middle at first. I did eventually. And this guy comes on, and it's a dad, and he's got a set of twins that are probably 15, severely autistic. For the first hour and a half, and God bless this father. He had patience of a monk, dude.
Yeah.
And he's like, all right, boys, we're about to take off. And they just started making rooster sounds. They're fucking high five. And I'm like, this is going to be a long 7 hours, right? Then they just chilled out for like the majority of it. The minute we they must have had like a deal, like calm down. And then like the minute we hit, you can do whatever the fuck you want. Yeah. Soon, like I'm talking about the first bounce, they went fucking ape shit again. And then like I was just waiting for someone to say someone smart, but no one did. Everyone realized what it was. That first hour and a half, though, I was like,
you'd have to be a real dick.
Yeah.
To say something
Dude.
to someone that obviously has issues like
but I'll
that.
be honest with you, if they didn't get up to go to the bathroom, I don't think, because they walked in by themselves.
Yeah.
But when they went to the bathroom, like the dad went in with them. They were tall. They were like 6'1".
Yeah.
And they both went, obviously he had to help his kid or whatever. And they rotated and they went back to the seats and they were calm. But that first hour and a half, dude, I'm like, this is going to be tough for me.
Yeah.
But all in all, unreal trip.
Did you sleep? I don't sleep on flights.
I tried, but where can I go?
Yeah, I can't.
How can you?
Where can I go?
I know.
I can't.
Look
Look
at you. Yeah,
look at the size of it.
you're too big.
The first class, dude, they give you the
Yeah, you had
I had the creme de la creme.
Legs up, seat back.
Yeah, and I was telling him, even before we took off, they tell you to like buckle up.
Yeah.
I was laying down, and the lady was like, you can lay down, just put the strap over you. I'm
Over
like,
you.
good night. Put on Caddyshack. Fucking didn't see a lick. Didn't see a lick of the Atlantic Ocean. Unreal trip. We talked about Ireland before, but like it was just a great time, dude. I mean, you can actually see where we were. So that whole area is called Temple Bar.
Yeah.
There is one Temple Bar, but everything is called. There's like the Temple Bar pub, Temple Bar Street. You know what I mean? So it's named after a guy. You can see how Boston is dedicated to Ireland. It's fucking identical. It looks just like Faneuil Hall.
Yeah.
That whole area looks like Faneuil Hall. I'm probably forgetting a few things, but all in all, great fucking trip.
Nice.
Yep.
Glad to hear it. And by the way, we got gifts.
Yeah, I already gave Fitzy his.
Yeah.
Guinness shirt right here if you watch it on YouTube.
And we got balls.
And we got
some
balls.
Guinness
Golf balls.
I brought that for the bar.
Yeah.
go.
And a sign for the bar. Hold on. Look at that. That's fucking nice. Nice. I went on a booze cruise on Tuesday. And it was my buddy Dave Blanchard who ran it. And I was like, a lot of the guys that coach football with him, and then some of our friends from Melrose. And all these people are teachers. So they don't have to get up for work. So I just acted like I didn't have to do any work ever again in my life. And it was up to like 3:30. And the next day came calling quick. Like I got back to sleep. I got up with the dog, got back to sleep for like an hour. And I'm like, fuck, I got all the shit I got to do. So I was like literally working all day. It's a tough fucking bounce back. I'll tell you that much.
If you're up till 3 on a Tuesday,
like you were getting up for work.
your Wednesday is awful. It's got to be a bad Wednesday.
Got everything done though that I need to get done.
Oh, yeah. Answer that bell.
Answer that bell.
Ding, ding.
That said, there was a moment in the bar. We went to Tia's afterwards. I hadn't been to Tia's in 20 years.
So that was the Tiki Bar, you said, right?
Yeah.
I'm going on that Thursday, I believe.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, my sister.
And Nate, my brother-in-law, oft maligned on this podcast, is convinced that he's as taller than me. So I'm like, take your fucking TikTok shoes off.
Take your
First of
hokers
all,
off.
He has TikTok shoes that make you taller. So we take him off.
5'9" to 6'1". I've seen the ads everywhere.
We went back to back. I got an inch on him. And he's like, the next day, he's like all ruffled about it. And he messages the whole group. He's like, I measured myself to have 5'9" and 3/8. He's like, you should stop telling people you're 5'10", you're 5'11". And I'm like, I just measured myself. I'm 5'9". I'm like, so you're 5'8" and 3/8 or whatever I said he was. Obviously, I didn't measure myself, but I am not 5'11". So like, I know I'm 5'10" on the dot.
He's going to get a fucking surgery to stretch out his fucking shins.
Yeah.
Like those little people that
We were also
break their
vain.
bones and
We were also
extend their bones.
We were also vain, you know. You were up at the lake, right?
I was. Bob C was up there.
Nice.
Bob C cooked me one of the best steaks I've ever had in my life.
Saw the images.
It was unreal. So he bought 2-inch, they were like 3-inch New York strips. And he went to Whole Foods. But I guess he'll go in there and he'll talk to the butcher and be like, I don't want what's already cut.
I can fix him. Buddy,
He's
buddy.
like, but I want thick boys. And The butcher's like,
You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
whatever you want.
You know what I mean?
And so he brought up there was 5 of us up there. He brought up 5 steaks in olive oiled them. And then he's got this meat church rub that he
What did
put
you do
on
to him
it.
again?
Olive oiled them. And the rub that he put on it was unreal. And he's like, here, take it. I got a bunch. And Mark Fitz goes, I'll take that. So Mark Fitz has the rub. I'm out.
Nice.
But dude, these steaks were Bob brought his Insta-Read thermometer
Yeah.
up there too, out of his pocket.
Oh, yeah.
He's like sticking it in
He
the
ain't fucking
steaks.
around.
Dude, they were fucking really good.
Yeah.
What was the
Really
name of the
good.
rub?
I don't know. It's Meat Church, but I don't know what flavor it is.
Really?
Mark took it, or I would know.
Yeah.
Maybe the gospel.
One thing I did forget to mention in Ireland about
Yeah.
the wedding itself. So I went home pretty well. After O'Sheen left, I went back to the hotel. They all stayed out. Next morning, my cousin Butchie is hurting.
Yeah.
We got a wedding to go to. You know what I mean? So we're like waiting to fucking get up. He's like, it's going to be a rough one, Daddy boy. It's going to be a rough one. I'm like, I know, pal. So we get to the church. Now, we were told it's not a full mass. It's going to be a quick in and out type of thing. Beautiful church.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell you the name of it, but so we sitting in the back pews, and this lady's going on and on and on.
Oh.
My buddy snaps a picture of Butchie, sends it to the group chat, and it's just, I mean, I could put it up, but he's just like head down, just not wanting to be there. So like there was a brief silence in the church, and all of a sudden, Butchie's got the worst Irish whisper on earth, and he just blurts out, which he thought was nice and quiet. He goes, Jesus Christ, who hired the fucking hypnotist? Everyone, the record scratched. Everyone turned around. He's like, what? And I was like, bud, they just heard you at fucking Trinity City Hotel.
Dude, a similar kind of story. My buddy Greg from college got married up down in Connecticut, and my buddy Kevin Cedarchuk, his father, Mike Cedarchuk, R.I.P., passed away a couple of years ago. One of the best to ever do it. He was a Charlestown firefighter, born and raised in Charlestown. He was grandfathered into the smoking thing. Like, that's how they did it. Like, basically, like, if you had been there long enough, you could still smoke. I was walking in with Mags, right? It's like a beautiful day down in Connecticut on the shore. And he's, like, smoking a butt, right? And he's like, he leans in. He's like, Mo, come here. And I'm like, what's up? He's like, what's up, Mr. Cedarchuk? He goes, I got it on good authority. This guy's long-winded. He goes, so pack a bag. And he's like, so the guy starts going. It was like a non-denominational church type of thing. He was a minister. The guy's going on and on. Mr. Cedarchuk just looks back and he goes, Told you. Like, fucking this
He's
guy
like, I'm going to go
stinks.
have a butt.
Yeah, I'm going to go have a cigarette. But yeah, there's nothing worse than when you think you're in and out and you're not in and out.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
when we were outside of the church and they were taking like the pictures on the steps and shit, everyone's like, Butch, what the fuck? He's like, what I should have did was record it so I can sleep on the way home.
How was the church? No AC? Was it hot over there?
Fucking, it was beautiful.
Beautiful
Yeah,
the
it
whole
was
time,
85. I didn't see a drop of rain.
Yeah. It's light out till like fucking like
Oh,
11.
it was crazy. It was crazy.
Yeah.
I definitely have a story for the Patreon over there. First night there, I think I said it in the group chat, but
Yeah.
yeah, just a great fucking.
I don't know what it is about being in church. I'm always there and I'm just fucking hot all the time.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because I'm in
Yeah, there was no.
a shirt, tie, jacket,
Yeah.
and I'm fucking just sitting there, and they got the fans that are like 70 feet above you.
Yeah.
And they're just
Doing
like
nothing?
They're like spinning like as slow as can possibly be.
Yeah.
It's like,
like
this,
maybe-
it's like on a pulley system, and this guy in the
Yeah,
back
this
just
guy
fucking.
just going back and forth.
This guy one of the guys that was at the Booze Cruise, this guy, Dean. I want to get him on the podcast. The guy was an overnight UPS guy forever, and he's like one of the assistant coaches at Reading. He's a character. Probably like 60 is my guess. He goes, when I met him because I was at Dave's golf tournament, and he was like, he turned to me at the golf tournament. He goes, I fucking love drinking, man.
Yeah,
And I'm like, hell yeah, brother. And he's like, my wife wanted to put in a pool. I'm like, we're putting in a bar. He's like, I've been on a rep of fucking for like 8 days. And so I walk up to him. He gives me the hand clap. They heard it in fucking Texas. Like this guy's kind of a fucking big energy of life guy. And he got them made for all the coaches. They just say, I love drinking. That's what the t-shirt says. I love drinking. That's it. Back says sauce in the middle. I have no idea why. And he's
Sauce
like,
Boston.
you need one of these shirts. He's like, hold on. He's like putting his readers on, typing into the phone, ordering me the shirt. He's like, what size are you? Like, I'm like, this is the best day of my fucking life. The
Yeah.
guy's the fucking best.
Speaking of 60s, Tom Toland was up there. What a
Budweiser water.
fucking legend.
Budweiser and water.
So Tom and Matt, I was up there Friday. All right, backstory.
Talk about a guy that answers the bell.
Oh,
Cook
yeah.
breakfast for us at like 4 a.m.
Tom, yeah.
Yeah.
Tom's up at fucking.
You don't sleep.
He's
don't
old, dude.
sleep.
His bladder gets full. So I was up there Friday. So Friday morning, I had a podiatrist appointment.
Yeah.
I got a huge corn on the bottom of my foot. Right.
What's
so
a corn?
It's like a
Like a what?
big callus that built up, right?
Okay.
Because I'm cheap and I buy shitty sneakers, and then I walk 16,000 steps a day, right?
Yeah.
So this thing built up. So I go on Google, and I'm like, how do I self-treat this? Because I don't want to pay for doctors,
Yeah.
right? So they're like, okay, soak it in Epsom
Epsom
salt,
salt.
and then put this salicylic acid on it, and then you need one of these things to shave
A
skin
cheese
off.
grater.
Yeah. So, but I got one that has like a razor, so you're taking like layers off,
Oh.
right? So I start cutting into this thing.
Yeah.
So by like day 3,
That would have been a big TikTok. Should have done that.
what, just videoing it?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
Watch out for these hitchhikers. It's your skin.
7 views, and they're all foot creeps. So day 3, I'm shaving this thing down. I fucking strike oil, bleeding out of my fucking foot, bad. So now it's bleeding. I put a Band-Aid on it. I fucking try to heal it so I can keep shaving, right? Nope. Now it starts hurting bad. So every day as I'm walking, it's fucking killing me. And Melissa's like, go to the podiatrist.
Yeah.
They're the ones who are going to know what to do.
Yeah.
I was like, all right. So I go. He's like, it's not a corn. It's not a callus. It's a wart. It's a huge wart, but it's deep down. So he's like, I got to pre-treat it with salicylic acid. But he said the shit that I get over the counter is like 0.13% acid. He's like, I'm putting 60 on this thing. Right? So
High test.
he treats it Friday. And now I got to go back Wednesday, and he has to put on this blistering agent. So it's going to seep into the skin, and it's
Make it
going
a
to
blister.
Make a huge
it's
blister.
going to make a huge blister that's going to, I have to pop
It's
it.
going to cut into your 16,000 steps.
It's 100% going to stop me
Yeah.
from walking. So I'm not looking forward to that. It's going to suck. But the other option is surgically remove this wart, and then recovery is even longer and more painful.
Fuck that.
So anyway,
brutal.
so I was up there early. Tom showed up. When did Tom show up? Tom showed up early, maybe 2 in the afternoon, right? So me and Tom are just hanging out. Next morning, it's everyone goes golfing. Me and Tom are there. Krymire comes up at like 9 in the morning. So I wake up and I'm like, Tom, let's go to breakfast. So I take Tom to breakfast. We get back. Krymire shows up. I'm like, all right, Tom, I'm going to go out. I tell them I'm going out on the kayak, but it's like 9:30 in the morning. And they're talking about beers and shit like that. And I was like, speaking of beers, it's 9:30. Let's fucking crush one,
Let's
right?
have a beer.
So I have a beer.
No time like the present,
They
boys.
both have a beer, right? But I only have one, and I go out on the kayak for like 2.5 hours. I get back from my 2.5 hour
Cocked.
kayak ride. Both of them had the pedal on the metal from the time we cracked
love
that
it.
first beer. And it was just fucking hilarious. Krymire walks down with a he finds a koozie, and it's Rhea Ripley,
Oh yeah, this
who
is
I
great.
don't even know.
She's so hot.
She's a wrestler, I
Oh,
guess.
let me tell the wrestling story too again.
So she's like a China type, or not.
No.
She's hot,
She's very hot. She's like gothic, but
I'm
hot.
on you would
Yeah.
fucking have your head.
She's fucking
but she's
hot.
got black hair.
Oh yeah, she looks like Marilyn Manson, but hot. The beautiful people. The beautiful people.
Oh yeah, like a hot female.
I never
version
thought of
Marilyn
that.
Manson.
Those two things in one sentence ever.
Can I show a picture to you guys? So you
Of
don't
Marilyn
fucking tell
Manson?
me- No.
I've seen Marilyn Manson. So
It's all hot.
he goes, oh, Rhea Ripley koozie. He's like, I'm using this. And then as he's walking down, he's like, oh, this is for skinny can, like a Sun Cruiser or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yeah, it's not my style, but
Yeah.
hot.
All right.
yeah, she looks like Marilyn Manson.
The tits.
She can suck her own dick.
Remember that rumor, dude?
Yeah.
She was on the Wonder Years.
Dude, without the internet, everyone knew that.
Yeah. Took out, surgically removed his ribs to suck his own
Yeah.
dick.
Yeah.
It's like fucking MySpace.
Yeah.
Viral MySpace. So Crymeier's like, oh, Rhea Ripley. All right, I'm going to go use this koozie. And then he's walking down. He's like, oh, it's for skinnies. So he pulls out a Bud Heavy and he tries to put it in there. And Tom's like, Matt, where's your koozie? And he's like, I grabbed the wrong one. It's too skinny. He's like, it was because it's Rhea Ripley and I'd love to drink out of her. I was like, stretch her out, bud.
Stretch her out.
I went to wrestling Friday night. My oldest daughter loves it. Got pretty good seats. And I'm sitting next to a kid who's, I know it seems like I'm always finding myself in these positions, but clearly this kid had some issues. And his dad comes back. You want to talk about a fucking loser? Not the kid, father. Every fucking match, he's telling me, he must have did like the internet search of like what's going to happen. And he's just blurting it out loud. Like, oh, watch, they're going to get disqualified right now. She's going to come in and hit him in the nuts. I look over and I'm like, what are you doing?
So he was ruining it for the kid?
Not for the kid, for me, my daughter, fucking anyone that would listen. He was like, watch. He's like, here's what's going to happen. Like, he just fucking knew. He knew everything. I'm like, what? That takes all the fun out of it, dude.
It's awful.
Yeah.
Fucking guy sucks. I hope he had the worst traffic going home. He lived in Whitman. I found that out too.
You found out everything you need
Everything
to know?
about him. Yeah.
Some sure loser.
All right, let's do some ads real quick.
Let's do it.
PKE Contracting. Pat Kane. I think Bobby did all the definitive ads last week, but Pat will do. He just did a estimate for a Corker. Pat's going to deliver what you need him to deliver. What do you want to get done? You want to get kitchen done? You need your electrical upgraded? Pat's going to be there. He answers his phone. He's the man. Okay?
If you follow him on Instagram, he
Yeah.
posts all the work that he's doing, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's
gorgeous.
PKE Contracting. It's right now. It's on our Instagram.
Makes dreams reality.
Yes, he's the fucking man, and he is a lifelong Corker. He's one of the earliest supporters of this show. You want to do Success Lift?
I'll do Success Lift. So, flashback to like 5 years ago, I was 340 pounds, right?
Yep.
Brian Panuzzo enters my life, right? I'm not looking to get yoked up like Bob C, right? I'm looking to manage a healthy lifestyle, but also,
Well, or manage an unhealthy lifestyle.
yes, manage an unhealthy lifestyle by being healthy
Most of the
like
time.
80, 85%
80-20
of the time.
rule. Yeah, 100%.
So I'm with the tutelage of Brian Panuzzo.
Yep.
I've been able to drop 65 pounds
Yep.
and keep it off
More than that, right?
for the last 4
You're
years.
265.
It's about, yeah, so 65 pounds.
Yeah, okay.
Math.
Fuck yeah.
You were 340,
340.
but you did a little on your own.
Brian doesn't claim my first like 15 pounds or
But
whatever.
in total,
'cause
75 pounds.
in total, 75 pounds. Success Lift, probably 65 pounds.
Yep.
But the thing is that I used to yo-yo
Yeah.
back and forth,
Yeah.
up 30, down 30, up 50, down 50, whatever.
Definitely thought you meant that, like, that's how you got rid of weight loss, was doing a yo-yo.
Yeah, that's good for the wrist. Not good for the whole body, Danny. We're talking about gym, walking.
Yeah.
Yes. If you're in the
Counting
Patreon,
calories.
it's $100 a month.
Yes.
If you're a fat loser, which
And
a
you-
lot of you are,
And you want to just manage that lifestyle instead of dying early, Success Lift is for you.
I'm drinking Sunday beers right now.
Yeah,
I am
same.
right now. This morning I was 194.7 pounds.
Yeah, you're down big.
Yeah, because I've been fucking dialed. I've been fucking eating really clean fucking meals. I didn't even have one cheat meal this week. I was at the gym today.
Brian used to be on me heavy.
Yeah.
He used to be like, dude, you can't eat that.
Yeah.
I would send pics just to like get
Yeah.
a rise out of him, and he'd be like, dude, that's not going to do it.
Yeah.
And now, what happened this summer? I was like, fuck, I haven't been to the gym.
Yeah.
I'm eating like shit. He's like, dude, you're right where you need to be.
Yeah.
Because he knows that I've kept it off for
Yeah.
this long.
Yeah.
So, like, if there's a little bit of like slacking off, it's bend season. He understands that.
Yeah.
But he's going to point you in the right direction.
1,000%. Now I'll tell you right now, when I get into the 180, when I get down to 178, which is where I'm trying to go, 175, 178, look out, because it's a triple threat: music, comedy, sick body.
Looks.
I mean, I don't even know. Like, the funny thing is, he did this thing the other day where he's like, if you think you have to lose 20, you most likely have to lose like 50.
100%.
And he's totally right.
Yeah.
Like I carry all my weight in my fucking upper body and my face. But like, dude, for years, I could not get below 200.
Yep.
For years. I was like, if I got to like 205, I'm like, I'm fucking thin. And now I'm like a fat 194. You know what I mean? You need a little fucking self-hate in there. But he does a great job. And I think he lays off us a little bit because he knows we're just doing it anyways right now. You know what I mean? Like, I'm getting my steps in. I've been getting in like 16, 17,000 a day.
Because we changed our habits.
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Like, what I've been doing now is I've been going to the gym and lifting at like 6 and then doing a half hour on the treadmill and then doing my 3.5 miles at lunch.
Hell yeah.
So, like, yeah. So,
Is that how big the lake is?
yeah, pretty much. From where my office is up, like, I'm by like across from Harrington's.
If you do the whole lake, it's 3 miles.
I think it's 3 miles.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Yeah. Maybe a little bit of change. Ben Franklin Print Company. Ben Franklin Print Company does the best t-shirts of all time. We had a
it's not even close.
contest today, which I released late, which is we've only got 2 submissions to the voicemails, but one of those people's getting an extra large Good Guys Trash People t-shirt. They make the best stuff. They don't use AI. They'll help you out designing anything you want to get designed. You get team you want to make shirts for, anything like that. There you guys. BenFranklinPrintCo.com on Instagram too. Look for them. They're the fucking best. I did watch 80% of Tires so far.
Of the newest season?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Very good. I'd say season 2, me and Tommy talked about, because I haven't finished the last 3 episodes. Tommy said the second season's better only because of the Tire show.
Yep.
Because that episode's unbelievable.
Yep.
Vince Vaughn. But it's very, very good. Very good. We got a little draft to do here.
Yep.
We're going to do movies that either need a sequel or should be remade. Let me piss real quick, and you guys can talk amongst yourselves. Actually, Vinci, why don't you bring up on your phone a...
Random generator.
Need help spelling?
Yes. Wheel of names. Yep. Yeah, so I've been up the lake, dude, so much this fucking year, and it's crazy. I feel like Mark Fitz is getting sick of me. Yeah, I mean, I'm a lot sometimes. Get a couple beers in me, and I'm fucking a little too much sometimes. But I also keep to myself. I'm low maintenance. I go out on the fucking kayak. I fish. You know what I mean? I'm not like an issue. But yeah, I think Mark's had enough.
Are you looking forward to that talk?
No.
Where he's just like, hey,
No.
you can't come up anymore.
No, that'll suck. That'll be awful. All right, we're spinning.
Hey, you want to know?
I'm good.
Danny,
Sweet.
you're starting off. Remove. Brendan, you got 2.
Okay.
I got the wraparound.
Real quick, another quick story before we start the draft. So I get done with... Now, the good thing about recording with Bob and Boats is they're both sober, so we were drinking seltzer waters and clear-headed. I get in, I'm like... Sitting on the couch, I'm like, all right, what am I going to do? We're going to go to the gym. Maggie's like, we got to go up to Lowell to get a armoire out of this lady's apartment for Addie for her birthday. I'm like, I mean, I don't know if there's anything worse that you could be doing right now. And I was not hungover either. Go up there, get it, ratchet strap the thing to my truck. Thing weighs 1,000 pounds. I mean, the good news is, like I told you guys, like, as I removed the drawers when we moved it back into the garage for a minute, Jillian Murphy was cleared of tuberculosis in 1949 because that was in the back of the fucking thing. And then we had to take it apart, like to put it up in a room. I mean, I'm just gonna say this right now. Like we've talked about this with East Allen furniture. Like furniture they made back then is heavy. It must be made. It must have lead inside of it.
How'd you take it apart? It's not like Allen keys.
Because I noticed that, like, when I
not
ratchet
like
strapped
IKEA.
it,
Yeah.
when I ratchet strapped it, I noticed that because the mirror was too big
Yeah.
to get the whole thing up the stairs.
Yeah.
When I was ratchet strapping, I noticed it was pulling apart a little bit. So I saw that it was like fitted in with like in the wood parts were fitted in.
Oh, okay.
So I took a being the fucking handyman I am,
Yeah.
took a towel, took a fucking hammer, and just like kind of edged it out.
Tapped it.
You know what I mean?
Tap, tap, tap.
Got it out and.
Oh, so you had to just take the two pieces apart.
Yeah, basically, I can't sell
And
this
then-
house without this thing staying there.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you have to.
Yeah.
You want to buy this house? You buy an armoire too.
Perfect.
Okay. Anyways, so Danny, you're up.
Perfect. So just to reiterate, so all the chirpers aren't saying this can be both a sequel or the movie has to be redone.
Correct.
Yes.
Either
Correct?
one, yep.
Okay, because I have both on my list.
Me too.
All right. I'm going to start this off with a fairly newer film that absolutely sucked, and it needs to be redone.
Okay.
Many Saints of Newark. Sopranos movie.
Yes.
Fucking trash.
It's bad.
I watched it twice just to give it the benefit of the doubt. It is such a bad movie.
I don't think I watched it. It's
You don't have
It's the backstory, right?
Yeah.
Like Tony Younger.
Yep.
Yeah.
It is fucking so bad.
It's not good.
I think so many people told me how bad it was
That you didn't wanna
that
watch
I just didn't even fucking watch it.
They could, and the worst part about it is they were like, Gandolfini's son's playing in it. So you're like, all right, that's dope.
Yeah.
He should do another profession. Yeah. it skips a generation.
He should be
And
a chef.
And he's not even the one to blame, but like he wasn't great in it for me to be like, wow, he's a really good actor just in the wrong film.
Yeah.
Bad movie. Redo it. The Sopranos deserves justice.
Okay. I agree with that. I'm going to start off with an old one. I don't know if you're ever familiar with the movie Soul Man. Soul Man is starring C. Thomas Howell. Let me just give you the basis of this movie.
Outsiders.
It's a big 80s movie, yes.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
C. Thomas Howell's
Yes.
parents are rich.
Yeah.
And they say, and he gets into Harvard, and they say, like, hey, we decided, like, we're not paying for your college.
Yeah.
So to find a scholarship to go, he takes so much tanning solution that he becomes black.
I do.
So-
I remember this movie.
And by the way, C. Thomas Howell might have the least black features of any white man ever. Like, literally couldn't look more white, and becomes a black man in order to do this. And at the end of the movie, first of all, two things in the movie that are unbelievably and crazily fucking racist is one, he has a white woman living downstairs who's always just wanted to fuck a black guy.
Yeah.
So she like fucks him and like is like, yeah, it was everything I expected. You know what I mean? It wasn't, obviously. I can't imagine C. Thomas Howell's packing fucking luggage down there. And then at the end, James Earl Jones is like, you actually experienced like the black plight. You know what I mean? Like the plight of the black man, you know? And C. Thomas Howell's like, it's like, first of all, it needs to be remade because, not remade, needs a sequel. Where C. Thomas Howell is like, who's the woman who claimed she was black and wasn't? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Yes.
What the fuck
She
was
ended up
her
with an
name?
OnlyFans, I think.
Yeah.
Where he has to just be like fucking tormented on the internet for
Bad
the rest of his
Bobby.
life.
No.
No.
I can picture her.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Yeah. They need one where he's just, all his life is reparations for like his like, he's got to pay Harvard back. He's got to pay the black people back. He's got to pay every white girl who wanted to fuck a black guy back. You know what I mean? Like, because he just gave misinformation. So I'm saying, sequel to Soul Man called like No Soul Man. You know what I mean? Like where he actually like
He's
has
just
to
down in
like,
the dumps.
just like it's a sad film.
He's trying to pay. He's trying to
film.
Yeah,
pay
it's a
for his
sad film.
wrongs.
Yeah, it's a sad film. It's a sad film. All right, you get the rapper outfits.
All right, so the first one I got is a sequel. I need a sequel to Airborne.
Ooh, great film.
You remember Airborne?
Sure
Yep.
do.
Mitchell Goosen?
Yeah. Cincinnati, baby.
Or, like, obviously, I just want a sequel to that. And it could be whatever. It could be Mitchell Goosen going back to California and bringing hockey out there
Yeah.
or whatever. Or you could see, like, what happens with Snake after the movie, after they go down the Devil's Backbone and they fucking win
Yep.
Yeah.
against the Preps or whatever they were called. I want to see where Snake goes after that. Snake's
He goes to Skid
backstory.
Row, dude.
You think so?
Yeah, he's a fucking. His name's Snake.
Yeah. Most likely to eat his young.
He's a loser.
Wiley.
Wiley was awesome.
Seth Green, dude. Dude, they're doing random like remakes of fucking Dr. Evil and his son.
Are they?
They're doing like random skits.
Oh,
Have
really?
you seen them? Yeah.
No.
And Seth Green's in them. It's fucking hilarious. All right, so that was my first one, and that was a sequel. I want to see a remake of Neverending Story with today's
I like it.
CGI.
Yeah.
In
That's a big thing. If you're gonna remake with the good CGI.
Luck Dragon.
Maggie talked about this. Maggie was like, all those movies from the 80s.
Dude, there's so
Yeah.
many good ones,
Yeah.
like Labyrinth and all those. I should probably not say
No, I'm not gonna pick
Names,
that, but she mentioned like
Neverending Story with today's like graphics and everything.
Yeah.
I think would be unfucking real.
I agree.
Now, a lot of my movies going forward are probably going to be more nerdy shit. Airborne is fire.
Airborne Fox.
Airborne's fire. But yeah, Neverending Story, remake that, today's graphics, and it will be a banger.
All right. This one's from Mike Amondi. By the way, Mike Amondi is gonna be around for another few months, and he is really wants to get back on the show. So if you want to hear more Patreon with Mike Amondi, we can make that happen. This movie has to have a sequel, and it's one of my favorite movies of all time. Rounders.
Oh,
Rounders sequel needs to fucking happen. Okay,
Yes.
so if you're not familiar, Rounders, the
Pay the man his
Boca
money.
movie, right? Malkovich, great fucking cast. John Turturro's in it, Matt Damon, and you got fucking Edward Norton as Worm. I'm thinking like, I don't know what the sequel is, but like Edward Norton now like has to like get straight and bail out Mike McD. You know what I mean? Something happened with Mike McD. You know, like Ed Norton
I
has to
don't
be on
think
the-
so. I think
Well, I'm thinking like think about Edward Norton like Billy Baby Billy in Righteous Gemstones, where like
Yeah.
he's playing like he's righteous, but like then you find out within the first like 15 minutes he's still a piece of shit.
yeah.
But they gotta get Mike McD bailed out of something. And they're gonna make like $58,000 in a couple days. Something like that.
I don't know. I want to see Mike McD take that 3 stacks of High Society and go to the World Series. And
I'm open to all
make
ideas.
Make his run.
I'm just saying the story's not over.
No, it has to be told.
It has to be told. Yeah. So
Can I-
Rounders sequel.
I love that. I did tell you that I worked in Malkovich's house.
Really?
No.
Yeah. So this is 12 years ago. Very, very
I didn't know he lives around here.
Cambridge.
Oh wow.
Very, very modest house.
Yeah.
So we walk in and I was like, holy shit. I was like, you're fucking Cyrus the Virus, dude. He was like, hey, you know, with his weird fucking voice. Couldn't have been a nicer guy. Tipped the shit out of us. But I was like, hey, before we leave, I was like, I gotta hear it. I was like, give me the Rounders. He's like, pay the man his money. Did he do it? And he fucking gave us a tip. Right then and there.
Check.
Swear to God, he was fucking
check,
awesome.
check.
He takes the train every fucking day. It's
He-
and no one
he
probably
beats
even
me.
knows.
He beats me
beats
fair
me.
and square.
Give him.
Give him. Yeah.
Yeah, great pick.
Check. Get alligator blood.
Hanging around.
Great movie. I don't think anything's wrong with it, but like you, I think with like the newer generation, I think this could be a good one. Warriors.
Warriors come out and play.
Yep.
Yeah.
Especially with all like the fucking wild childs in fucking New York City right now, just driving around on fucking dirt
I think
bikes.
it's a great idea, by the way. That's one that definitely needs to be remade.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you could update that big time.
Yeah.
And I don't think, like, keep the same storyline.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think it's awesome. You got to get from fucking the Bronx to Coney Island and
Yeah, the problem is that they
In
do
fucking
remake some of these
Gotham
and they're
City?
not good. Like, I watched the Running Man one with Glenn Powell. It's not awful, but like, the real Running Man was so fucking good.
You don't want them to ruin it
Yeah,
because, like,
but I'll take the risk.
so there's another. I'll talk about
But
it.
there's so many
another
kids,
one,
like-
but
if I put on Warriors for my son right now, right? He's like, "Wow, this is mad old." I'm like, "Dude, just fucking watch it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just watch it."
Yeah.
It's like, and put it this way: when my mother was like, "Watch The Godfather," I was like, "This is mad old." I appreciate the fuck out of The Godfather right now.
Totally.
Such a great movie. So like, he's just got to be stopping the dummy and listen to his parents for once. But other than that, I think it's a great film. They just need to see if they can do it with characters from this era. You know what I mean? All right, wrap around. This one is my first sequel and might bite me in the ass, but because the first one was so good, the other guys.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
I think they worked great together.
Yeah.
It was probably my top 5 comedies of all time. I fucking love that movie. Whenever it's on, it's automatic. It stays on.
Yeah.
I think a sequel to that would be fucking fantastic.
Highly quotable.
I love it.
Yeah, highly quotable.
Yeah.
I was actually listening to.
Christina.
Thanks for the F Shack. Dirty Mike and the boys.
I was listening to Danny McBride on Matt and Shane's podcast, and it was Shane and Gerbers, who's the guy who runs the tire shop.
Yep.
And Danny McBride was saying, like, him and his friends, like, their first movie they made was a sequel to Stand By Me, where like Ray Brower like haunts them all now. I'm like, it's so fucking great. All right, I'm up. So this is a remake, and I got like bare bones idea of my cast. So we know that Shane Gillis is a huge Norm guy, right? I need Dirty Work to be remade.
Ooh.
Dirty Work with Norm,
Yep.
but Shane plays the main guy. Stavros plays Artie's role.
Artie, yeah.
Yeah. Bob Uecker still alive?
I think he just passed.
I think he died.
Take him up, because we need him
Yeah.
for this role. We need to play the old man. Stavros' dad.
Yeah.
I think that would be a great remake, because it's a great movie, but like Norm is not a good actor. He can pull it off.
No longer with the company.
No longer
January
with the company?
16th last year.
Damn. Don Drysdale fucking got him. Bags on you.
Just a bit outside.
Bags on you. So Dirty Work remake, Shane Gillis, Stavros playing Artie.
All right. So this is where I lose. So there was a book.
I don't think anybody's gonna win, because it's hard to, unless you listen to this, it's hard to get what we're doing.
Yeah. So there was a book called Aragon.
Yep.
Christopher Paolini. He was like 15 years old.
I know exactly the movie you're talking
And
about.
he starts writing these books.
Yeah.
And he writes, like, it was supposed to be a trilogy, but then he didn't finish, so he wrote a 4th book and then maybe even a 5th book afterwards. But Aragon, the book, was unreal. And it was huge, because this 15-year-old author came out of nowhere and wrote this book that was like an epic.
Yep.
It was fucking great. So they made a movie out of it. And I don't even remember who was in it. The movie was dog shit.
It was awful. It was low budget.
It was low budget. It
Yeah.
was fucking terrible. If they could really capture, like, if you get Peter Jackson to make Aragon now, I feel like it would be a blockbuster.
Peter Jackson's a fucking chooch.
That's fine. Who do you want to? Who do you want to direct it?
Guillermo del Toro. That's the guy who did like Pan's Labyrinth and all those movies.
Sure, get him. Anyone other than who they got on the first one, and all those terrible actors that they had on the first one, that movie did that book so much disservice. It was fucking ridiculous. It should have been great, and it was dog shit.
Okay.
All right, so that's my.
Now I feel like I don't even have this written down, but because you said that, I have to say this movie, because the book, when I read the book, I was like,
I'm on my wraparound.
sorry.
Please don't steal my next pick.
No, go ahead.
So the next one is another book that I fucking love. It's called The Golden Compass. Have you ever heard of that? So
Jesus
it's
Christ,
another-
this guy stinks.
It's another trilogy.
Yeah.
So listen to this, right? I read very good books. And then, you know what they do? Hollywood does?
Make movies.
They make movies and shows about it. The Golden Compass was the first in a trilogy of his doc materials by Philip Pullman, or I forget his name. It's something Pullman. The books are unreal. They made the first book, Golden Compass. Nicole Kidman was in it. Dog shit. It was awful.
Yeah.
Didn't do the book justice at all. And then HBO did a fucking full series of his doc materials, like
Yes.
seasons and episodes and multiple seasons. And that was dog shit. How do they fuck up like a perfectly written book and try to put it on the screen, and it's just awful? So Golden Compass is my next one. That has to be remade, go by the book, and have Vincent Del Toro do it.
There's librarians all over the world soaked right now.
Yeah. Just cumming their pants. Fitzy reads.
Oh my God, he's a mess.
I'm gonna have to come back to this one because it's very close to my heart. But all right.
Are you writing these down?
No, I'm gonna re-listen.
Yeah, well,
Okay. I don't know if you're familiar with a film called Time Bandits.
is it Angelina Jolie?
Nope.
Hell yeah.
It's from like the early 80s. It's a kid who's like, it's kind of like reminiscent of what's it called? The one you said with Never Ending Story. This kid who's like kind of daydreaming this type of thing, but he ends up in a pack of midgets who like have a map to time travel through the world. And like he joins them like in like is thrown into these crazy situations. It's awesome. We need to give midgets more jobs.
I don't think you can say midgets anymore.
Sure.
We need to give short people more jobs.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Nah, it's fine.
We got to bring some of them back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Stop being
listen.
pussies.
Yeah. Midgets, okay?
Yeah.
We need to give them jobs, all right?
My fucking fantasy football name this year.
Yeah, I'm soul man over here for midgets. Imagine like I played a midget. Like, dude, I had a kid that I went to college with. Great kid and a very funny guy. This guy, Steve Sweeney, not the comedian. Kid was jacked. He was built like fucking Fitz, right? He was huge. And he just had like a very funny sense of humor and he was real quiet. And I became friendly with him. Like, he didn't drink. Like, he was just like, but he had like he like didn't talk for like 2 weeks at one point. He's like, I'm just not gonna talk for 2 weeks. Just a random ass dude. And he had a thing where like he made a presentation at a journalism class about his family, and he had his dad like be on his knees the whole time with short pants and shoes.
See, that's
and
where we
never
have to.
and never said that his dad's a midget.
Yeah.
But just like had him in these pictures.
I think
and like
that's-
it was fucking unbelievable.
I think that's where we have to draw the line. I guess you could probably call them midgets, but you can't take their jobs. So you can't have a full-grown normal human
I
playing
agree.
the role
I agree.
of a midget
I agree.
in film.
I agree
So
with
like
that.
imagine Seinfeld, instead of Mickey being there, they just had some guy kneeling on his shoes.
That's like what this kid did. And by the way, I mean it was like the funniest thing I've ever, because I had met his dad, but nobody else had. And like he's just like presented this whole thing as his dad is a midget. And like everybody's just like, oh, okay. And I'm like just sitting there and I'm just fucking dying. You know what I mean? Anyways, Time Bandits, we need to give midgets jobs.
I gotta watch Time Bandits.
Jobs for midgets. That's what this is about.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right, I got my last two, right?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, so this next one, I got a sequel and a redone. So I'll do the sequel first. I think a sequel to Dodgeball is should be in the works.
Okay.
Dodgeball was a great movie.
Dodgeball's a great movie.
I think Ben Stiller at the end of that, he's got to have some master plan being a fat slob.
Fucking Chuck Norris.
I think Vince Vaughn's got to come back. Vince Vaughn is not aging great, by the way.
I haven't seen him
And
recently.
his voice does not sound good.
His-
His voice sounds like he smokes 7 packs a day.
Yeah, it's catching up to him. And I first saw it 2 years ago. He was like the guest on College Game Day. He's a massive Notre Dame fan. And I saw it there and I was like, oh, maybe it's because like all of the movies I've watched were late 90s, early 2000s. And he hasn't really put out anything since then that like was like catching an eye. But he looks rough.
Bad.
Yeah. But we need him in the film.
Oh yeah.
He's got to be in the
He's gotta be
film.
there.
So maybe he's like a fucking coach. Maybe he's now the guy in the wheelchair that gets hit with the fucking wrench or throws the wrenches.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, he was on like, I don't know if it was like Theo Vaughn or something. It was a very funny episode, but like he sounds bad. He
Yeah.
sounds like he's 65.
Yeah. He just gave up on like doing anything with his hair color. Like, whichever, gray's going to happen. Who gives a fuck? But
Yeah.
he just doesn't care.
I think if you color your hair, you're a fucking
I agree.
zero.
I
Dude,
agree.
I saw a guy coming out of Costco today, like with his hair, like it was like an amberish color that was like not.
Trying to make it play off
and
like it's
I'm like,
his.
bro, like we got to get rid of this. Let me tell you right now. Look at this. If you're watching YouTube, this is gray. It's nothing left really. It is what it is. Time comes for all things. You know what I mean? Time comes for all things. You know, like I just don't understand how you're like, I gotta go color. You know what I mean? Like, because it's gonna get me more what?
Right.
Like you're 60. Is it getting you more pussy?
Yeah, give it up.
You know what I mean? Like, that's how vain you are?
Just crushing Blue Chews and fucking honey packets.
Yeah, well,
with-
I got no. Hey, listen.
Speaking of
You
Auburn,
gotta get your dick out, but I mean, Blue Chews I got no problem with. It's the fucking hair color.
that's just utility. Speaking of Auburn, this
We
guy
talk
died.
about-
This guy dies
we
this
gotta
year.
talk. Remind
This
me to
guy-
talk about Blue Chew on the
Patreon.
Patreon.
So this guy dyes his hair Auburn, right? You know who was a fucking natural redhead? Steve the Pirate. I'd love to see
Oh, yeah.
where Steve the Pirate went.
Yeah, I'm gar.
Gar, Peter.
You're like, stop fucking gar.
He's like,
all
if
right?
you're not a pirate, who's gonna share all this treasure with me? Gar, Peter.
Is that your
Oh,
final?
my last
No,
one.
he's got one
My
more.
last one needs to be redone. People my age will appreciate it more, and that's fine. Little Giants. So Little Giants.
hell yeah!
Yes,
Little
nice one.
Giants is a great,
Love
great
it.
movie.
Yeah.
Nothing needs to be done. But here's my only problem with it. She was an unbelievable football player, right? Now, I played my entire Pop Warner career with two girls who were absolutely nasty. One of them's Andy Borgano's sister. And she currently holds the most goals, the most goals in Austin Prep history for boys or girls. She do after football in Pop Warner. She did
Andrew got
hockey.
assisted us?
Yeah.
Goals?
Goals in hockey.
She played hockey and football.
Yeah. And she was nasty at both.
Spike don't play with
She
girls.
don't play. She don't play. So like they were both called Spike. They were fucking unbelievable. The only problem I have is right, we're in this world where everyone can do everything, and you know what I mean. We don't need
Identify.
that movie.
No.
We need the movie where we have a dominant female still.
Yeah.
Right? She's still a middle linebacker. She still falls for the boy, but we need it with newer people. Maybe Spike's a coach now.
Yeah.
You know, and she's going against fucking Sean Murphy, who still coaches the Cowboys.
Yeah.
You know?
Spike has a daughter.
Yeah.
And he's coaching his daughter, and she's the one who's
Right.
the icebox.
Bingo.
Let's go.
Let's go. Film.
We
Here
just
we go.
wrote it.
There it is. Done.
Reach out,
Andrew
Hollywood.
Connolly.
Yeah,
Get him
yeah,
online.
exactly.
Oh, by the way, next week I think we have Garrett Finn.
Oh, nice.
on.
Fuck yeah.
That'll be great.
He's gonna be great. All right, here's the like. When I was a kid, my father was like, he would feed me books, right, like that he read, and I went fucking bananas for the Spencer for Hire book series. Spencer books, written by Robert Parker. If you don't know who that is, Robert
Spencer
Parker.
Confidential.
Yeah, Robert Parker was from Cambridge. By the way, legend. Bought a two-family in Cambridge, and his wife lived in the top unit, and he lived in the bottom. He's like, it just works for us. I'm like, that sounds like it would work for everybody. Absolute legend. Wrote like, I don't even know how many Spencer books there are. It's probably 30. Spencer, if you don't know, Spencer's like a rough and tumble cop, ex-cop from Boston, who's now a private investigator. His best friend is this guy, Hawk, who's a black, like, fucking mercenary, basically. And they basically go around. Spencer's a very well-read guy. The name is Spencer with an S, like the writer. And he likes to just fucking go around and do his shit. And every once in a while, he used to fuck somebody up. You know what I mean? And it's great books, awesome reads, easy reads. I was obsessed with them. They had a TV show called Spencer for Hire, which was with Robert Urich, which was pretty decent. Robert Urich looked just like Bobby Farrell's dad. And it was all filmed in Boston. And it was a good show. And Robert Urich was a decent Spencer. It was like a half-hour show. And what happened then was that after that show ended, they did 3 TV series movies with Joe Mantegna playing Spencer. Spencer's supposed to be like an Irish ex-cop. Joe Mantegna, who's like a twerp Italian dude. Like fucking, he should be selling fucking cannolis at like at the Rocco's Feast or whatever the fuck they call that, those guinea wops, right? That's what he should be fucking doing, right? And he's playing fucking Spencer. It was fucking horrible, okay? My father fucked with me so hard one time because he knew my passion for Spencer. And he was like, after LA Confidential came out, Russell Crowe played what he played in, have you seen LA Confidential?
Yes.
Yeah.
Where he like breaks the chair and he's like just the baddest enforcer of all time. My father was like, hey, they just announced Russell Crowe is playing Spencer in a new movie. And I'm like, yes.
Let's
And
go.
he looks at me and goes, no.
Just kidding.
And I'm like, fuck you, you asshole. So the worst, the absolute fucking cherry on top of this whole thing is that maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe it was 8 years ago, Mark Wahlberg puts out a Spencer movie on Netflix with him, and I don't even know the black guy who played Hawk, which isn't even close to the story. but basically like the worst thing you've ever seen. I didn't watch it. I refused
liked
to
it.
watch it. Yeah, obviously you did. You're a fucking idiot. You're a small-minded person.
Like,
That was basically the sequel to Other Guys.
Yeah,
yeah, I
So
liked it.
what I need is I need a remake of that, but I need a badass playing Spencer. Like who could play Spencer right now? You know what I mean? Russell Crowe's too old and too fat now. He could have done it when he did LA Confidence.
Jack Harlow.
The rapper.
Yeah.
Come on.
Jack,
What are we doing?
if
I need like
can you pause? Are you going to remember what you're going to say? Because I have a reason why I said
I don't
Jack
have
Harlow.
anything to say. You just evaporated my brain.
Listen.
Go ahead.
So me and Iggy had this conversation 5 years ago before they even made this movie. Remember when they did the remake of
The great film minds of all time.
Yeah,
Iggy.
100%. Remember when
Still waiting for him to talk about
Yeah,
the
he
Wild
fucking
with us.
stinks. You remember when they redid White Man Can't Jump?
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
I didn't either because they had terrible fucking actors, but Jack Harlow was in it.
Okay.
He was my white guy because I thought I was like, oh, he's fucking hood enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He'll figure it out. And the guy I had for Wesley Snipes was Denzel Washington's son that plays in Ballers. I thought that would have been great. No one listened to me. Movies flopped big time.
Yeah.
Jack Harlow was Billy Ho.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never watched a lick of it, but I think he got like,
Original White Man Can't Jump is unreal.
it's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I don't think you can top that.
The problem is there's probably a little too much like Rosie Perez with the fucking like whole
Jeopardy.
Saggy
yeah
tits.
the Jeopardy thing.
Yeah.
Like I remember going to fucking never forget this. I was with O'Malley and my buddy Anthony Riccardi, who's been on the show, and we were going with Riccardi's uncle, Uncle Rich, I think, and his buddy, and they were taking us to an open gym somewhere in like Medford or something. We was like, 91 or something like that. We're in the back, and I remember the guy goes, his uncle goes to the other guy, goes, "Seen White Man Can't Jump?" And he goes, "Yeah." He goes, "That Rosie Perez." He goes, "She's hot." And I'm like, I'm just holding it in the back, just trying not to die laughing. Like, no, he goes, "She's sexy." That's what he said.
She
She's
was,
sexy.
but there's that one scene where the Stookie brothers are coming in.
Yeah.
And she's got like the tank top
Yeah.
on and she's like bending over.
Yeah.
And her boobs
Yeah,
were just
chicken
like
cutlets.
I jacked off that so many
hanging
times.
wicked low.
Yeah.
But not having like huge tits.
Yeah.
They were fucking
Listen, I'm no specimen. I
huge.
jacked off to that.
I went as Billy Ho and Christy went as Rosie Perez one year for Halloween.
That was a great costume. By the way, you know how horny you were in like 7th to 8th grade? Like I remember
just stop
I used to just
VHSs?
jerk off to like fucking like what was the MTV show where they just danced? Not Solid Gold, but it was like that.
yeah, fuck.
And I'd be like, I just gotta jerk off right now. Like I can't, you know what I mean? Like, I have to jerk off right now. Like when you were a kid, like there became moments where like I have to go somewhere and fucking empty this chamber
made
now.
an excuse to go home real quick.
Yeah. Like I
Mom said I
remember,
gotta be home for supper.
I've jerked off in a lot of
Be
weird
back in
places.
90
It's
seconds.
probably Patreon, more
The
Patreon
grind?
shit.
MTV's The
Yeah,
Grind.
that's what it was.
grind. Yeah,
I'm
the
like, I
grind.
gotta jerk off right now, like to the grind. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Dude,
my mom's like, supper's ready. I'm like, I'm almost there.
yeah. Don't bother me. The
Tom Aaron's gonna love this episode.
it was like spring break, MTV spring break, or they would go, the grind would be during the summer, and it would just be like
Yeah.
a pool party, and there'd be chicks in bikinis just dancing.
Yeah, and I'd be like jerking off.
Like, I'm odd.
I'm like, I'm hot as a
Let's
rock
go.
right now. Hot as the Chinese arithmetic. I gotta get this out of me. I gotta get this poison out of me. All right, God.
All right, my last one is a sequel.
The grind. Remake the grind.
MTV's The Grind. My last one is a sequel, but it's a sequel of a sequel of a sequel. So it's the fourth.
All right, Fitz.
It's gonna be the fourth movie in the series. It's the sequel of Friday After Next.
Okay.
Because we need to see what happened after that.
I'm in.
So you agree that Friday After Next was unreal?
Probably one of the best movies.
It was a
ever made.
fucking great Christmas film. Great Christmas. I was not expecting that. I was like, oh my God, another book.
Friday After Next is Mike Epps, right?
Yeah, well, Mike Epps is in next Friday and
Yeah.
Friday After
And
Next.
Friday After Next.
But
And
Cat
then
Williams
Cat
was in-
Williams is in it
is in-
as Santa Claus, right?
No, that was fucking, he was the pimp.
Okay.
Crunching on your balls
Yeah.
and a one horse open
I feel like there's
was
a
a
world in
tough
which
watch.
Cat Williams tries to play that whole like, I only want to wear a dress. I was gonna do a humiliation ritual.
Yeah.
It's like I think actually nobody wanted you in these movies. Like I think they wanted Kevin Hart in the movies. Like he's not an easy guy to manage.
They
obviously.
couldn't get Chris Tucker. So they were like, Cat Williams, can you step in?
Yeah. And then he was like, they wanted me to wear a dress.
And Pam Pam.
Yeah. All right, we got
That's
two
actually a great.
voicemails.
It's a great fifth one.
We got voicemails. Let's see if these things work. Mine works. Half of it works.
I'm good.
I just
on
got to
a
get
second.
close. Mine doesn't work.
This doesn't work?
Nope.
Why would it? You know? Why would these work?
Not a bit.
Out a bit. Real life. What do we got here? Nothing.
Volume's up.
I can listen to this one. Yeah, that's fine.
You can hear it?
Yep.
I can only hear like half mine.
Yo, it's your man Adam Jump Town, and I'm gonna put you motherfuckers on to something right now. And you might be saying, yo, this motherfucker's going off on something crazy again. Well, this one isn't too crazy as it may seem this time. If I told you in 2027 you guys have the ability to have a personal chef for all of your parties, I hope you know who it's gonna be. I hope that you know it's your man Jumptown. That when he goes all in on his life and says, I'm going all in on what I love, on what I care about, on what I know people know what I'm talking about. And the ones that do, they'll be like, that's my motherfucking man. Let's sign him up. Halloween party. Irish party. Party's just a party. Party's on the boat. Party's the motorboat. We don't know what we do with your man Jumptown. We're just taking over. We're taking control. One podcast at a time. We don't know what we do with your man Jumptown. Hope to talk to you guys soon. Yeah!
Personal chef Jump.
I mean, listen, we can get you the number, all right? Now this is the winner of the contest because only one person called in.
What's up, guys? Sean B. Excuse me. Top 5 movies that should have a sequel or remake. Here we go. Number 5, Fast Times at Ridgemont High remake. I know you don't want to fuck with the original. It's a classic, but hear me out. Make it about high school today, social media, dating apps, kids filming every stupid thing they do, but keep it R-rated, inappropriate, and actually funny. And you absolutely need a modern-day Spicoli. Don't sanitize it for Disney. Give me Fast Times at Ridgemont High for this generation. Number 4, Boondock Saints. Now, I'm basically pretending the second one didn't happen. Bring back the McManus brothers. Bring back the feel of the original. Set it in Boston again. And give those guys one last great story. The first Boondock Saints became a cult classic for a fucking reason. Now give it the sequel it deserves. Number 3, The Warriors remake.
Dang.
This movie is begging for a modern remake. A bunch of gangs control different parts of New York, and the Warriors have to make it across the entire city with everybody hunting them down. You could make that fucking awesome today. Keep the gangs crazy, keep the nighttime New York atmosphere, and obviously somebody's got to say, Warriors, come out to play. Number 2, Flash Gordon remake. This one needs a huge budget remake, but here's the rule. Don't make it serious. Keep it weird. Keep it campy. Keep the ridiculous costumes. Keep Ming the Merciless. And I think we keep the clean music. Give me modern special effects wrapped around all the insanity that made the 1980 movie great. Number 1, and maybe this is a wild card for some of you, but Rock and Rolla, the sequel. If you haven't seen the first one, it's Guy Ritchie. Watch it. It's fucking incredible. This is one that actually pisses me off. The movie ends basically telling us Johnny, Archie, and the Wild Bunch will be back in the real Rock and Rolla. Well, it's been almost 20 fucking years, Guy Ritchie. Where is it? Gerard Butler, Mark Strong, Idris Elba, Tom Hardy. Get whoever the fuck you can back together and finally make the real Rock and Rolla. That's my 5, and if you disagree, you're wrong.
Very good.
So I had,
Who was his number 2? I couldn't hear it.
I mean, I'll have to go back to
I don't know, but Boondock Saints 2,
Yeah, terrible.
same thing. I had, that was on my list
Yeah.
of something that needs to be remade.
Yeah.
Boondock Saints 1, like he said, became a cult classic
Yep.
and everyone fucking loved it. And then they tried to have lightning strike
Yeah.
twice and they fucked it up.
Oh, ruined it.
So they should
Troy Duffy.
But yeah, fucking wipe that off the books. Pretend it
You ever
never
seen
happened.
the fucking documentary Overnight about Troy Duffy and making that movie?
No.
It is so fucking good. Basically, like
He had like $6 to make the movie.
Yeah, but then like he got with Weinstein. Weinstein was like, and he was like, he's with Wahlberg and all these guys, and like they were like, he's gonna be the next Tarantino, and like that did not happen.
Yeah.
That said, there was I don't know if the Dogcast is still online to be listened to, but I got to interview Bob Marley, who plays the
Yeah.
he's like
Yeah.
comedian, but he plays
Uncle
Yeah.
Bobby.
And he was like, because I was like, oh, I watched Overnight, and they made him look like he's a fucking asshole. Troy Duffy. He's like, dude, why do you think we came back for the second one? He's like, we love the guy. Like, he was like fucking awesome, dude. Like, but anyways, very interesting story. All right, so Sean wins the T-shirt. So
Fuck yeah.
you can take it with you and give it to him.
Yeah, I'll be with him next Sunday. So we'll talk about when we got to record because I'll be at the game.
What game?
Sox game. It's the Irish Day at Fenway.
Oh yeah. Well, maybe we'll just record without you.
Oh, perfect.
We'll have Joey Boats and Bobby C.
The new show. All right, good episode, boys. Good to be back.
Yeah.
By the way, if you want to be a member of the Patreon, it's $5 a month or more. By the way, if I owe you something from the Patreon, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding. But like, if you are owed a
Share
T-shirt
our
or whatever.
shit.
By the way, our guy Mitch, who's one of the biggest corkers going right now, I owe him a shirt. It's going to come in the mail this week. So he's the man. But we love all of you. We got like 5 months left of this year.
Yeah, man. Flew.
This fucking show
Flying
has been
by.
going forever
Summer's
without a
fucking-
lot of like real results.
Yeah.
No, I mean, dude, if you think about it, like in the fact of like, you quantify results in different ways, but like the fact that you got to go to Ireland, and then like a guy who listens to this show
Picked you
picked
up.
you up and you hung out and potty with him the
Yeah,
whole time.
I'm gonna
it's
send
fucking
it-
awesome.
I'm going to send it to you because it's not bad. I'm just going to send it like he did legit like their toast for their wedding
That's-
the night before.
That's
Fucking
awesome.
dude. Usheen's the fucking man.
Fucking best.
That's why I got Corker of the Year.
You want to talk about results, right?
Yeah.
I made a reel that has 3 million views. In 16 days later, I've come to find out that a kid on TikTok remade my reel word for word.
Yeah.
Word for word. Eating a bowl of fucking Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
Got the fucking marshmallow on the bottom. Basically, I wrote the script for this kid. He's in front of his computer, fucking nerd.
Yeah.
And he did it word for word.
Yep.
And he's got 500,000 views on his TikTok fucking reel. All
'Cause
on
of
my
you.
back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was the hitchhiker on your spoon.
He's my
he's your
hitchhiker.
hitchhiker.
He jumped in my backpack and was like, I'm with you, bud.
You know what you gotta
I'm
do?
making the same
You gotta
thing.
make a new TikTok with his face underneath the spoon.
Yeah. he's the hitchhiker.
Watch over these
Yeah.
fucking hitchhiker fucking losers that just fucking clomb onto your shit. All right, listen, great show. Be back next week. I think we have Garrett Finn on the show. We'll be talking about Sean Spicer and more shit like that. Anything else, boys? You got anything come up you got to promote?
No, I wish, man. The one that we had with Bean Shooter was canceled, unfortunately. It was supposed to be this coming Saturday and not going to happen.
Where was it supposed to be?
Nick's Comedy.
Next comedy
Yeah.
stuff?
Double booked. It happens. Whatever.
Oh, is that what happened?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll discuss off there.
Yep.
On the Patreon. Like I said, though, Patreon, we could do an extra episode every single week. By the way, I became a Patreon member to Shane Gillis's one.
Yep.
It's great. Like, they actually do their Patreon before they do the main show, which is weird to me. 'Cause I feel like you think of things during the show that you want to talk about on Patreon. That Patreon makes shitloads of money.
I bet.
This Patreon, it makes tens of dollars a month. And we love everybody who does it, by the way, and we'll keep doing it for you. So, peace.